On tonight's edition of Size Eyes on the Skies.
We started off with the sun this morning, but the clouds have built in by this afternoon. Will that sun return? I'll have your forecast coming up in a bit.
And Eric has your national weather right after this.
It's Monday night on ISU TV, broadcasting live from Ames, Iowa. This is Size Eyes on the Skies. ISU TV's longest-running television program brings you the weather from around the country to the heart of Iowa. The ISU Meteorology Department team of forecasters keep you ahead of the storm. From Iowa's most trusted weather team, this is Size Eyes on the Skies.
Welcome back to Size Eyes. I'm joined here by Zach.
How was your weekend?
It was pretty good. How was yours?
Oh, it was pretty good. I heard you went camping this weekend.
I did. It was a little bit chilly.
You said on Friday night, and we had snow Friday night in some places in the state, especially northeast Iowa. They did see some accumulating snow. However, it wasn't the earliest snow on record.
No.
It was still enough snow to measure, and it was below 1/10 of an inch. But for October already,
still pretty, not what we want to see yet.
I'm sort of concerned what the end of the month will bring. Maybe we'll start to see that snow. You know, generally we don't see snow here in central Iowa until the mid-November period.
Exactly.
So if we're already
a little early.
If we're starting to see it retreat into northeast Iowa already, I don't know what's going to be in store for the end of the month. And you know, it's been below average temperature-wise, so it looks like that pattern will continue to stick around. I'll have the full forecast coming up in a bit.
All right, sounds good. And we have your national weather over here with Eric.
Hi, looking at your national weather, you can see we had some clearing today, but as you zoom in here, you can see that there are some severe thunderstorm warnings and watches off to the Kentucky area. I'll have more in my national forecast right after this. Welcome back to Size Eyes on the Skies. We look at the highs today, you can see it was a very comfortable fall weather out there for much of the nation with 78 in Billings, 78 in Seattle, a little bit warmer as you go down to the southwest with 93 in Phoenix. As we look around the nation at the weather right now, you can see it's pretty warm out there down the southwest still with 91 in Phoenix, but for the rest of the country it's pretty much fall weather with 72 in Denver, 74 in San Francisco, and 59 in Minneapolis. As we move in closer to the northeast, you can see that the highs are anywhere from the 50s to the mid to lower 60s, with the exception of here in Washington. It was 70 degrees, 56 in Pittsburgh, and 51 in Cincinnati. As we go down to the southwest, you can see pretty comfortable temperatures, 78 in New Orleans, 72 in Little Rock, a little bit warmer as you go all out to 82 in Dallas. Looking to the southwest, you can see it's a bit warmer down there, 74 in Santa Monica, 91 in Phoenix, and a hot 91 in Las Vegas. Going up to the northwest, you can see a little bit cooler up there with 86 in Salem, 76 in Seattle. And as we come back to the Midwest, you can see it's pretty comfortable, 61 in Pierre, 65 in North Platte, and here in the metro, 62 in Des Moines. As we look at the radar, you can see very much big clearing in the central U.S., but as you look off to the east, you can see that thunderstorms I was talking about earlier pushing off to the northeast as time goes on. As we look in closer, you can see that most of the storms are over the Kentucky and Tennessee area, pushing off to the northeast as we go into the morning hours and in through the day. And when you look at the weather warnings and watches, you can see that these are the warnings I was talking about at the beginning of the broadcast, where they are getting golf ball size hail in Tennessee. And you can see it's also in Kentucky and down in Georgia as well. As we look at the futurecast, you can see we got cloudy weather across much of the central U.S., with those storms I was talking about earlier over here in the Appalachian area. As we go through the night and into the morning hours, those storms start to push off to the northeast, and another wave will be coming through tomorrow afternoon and into the evening. And into Wednesday morning, you can see those storms are off to the northeast, and we got clouds moving back into the area with some rain chances popping up here or there, but nothing too serious. And then highs tomorrow, another comfortable day with 77 in Denver, 56 up in Minneapolis, 73 in Billings, but a little bit warmer as you go down to Dallas. And our 7-day forecast for our travel city is Wilmington, North Carolina, where throughout the middle of the week they're looking very gorgeous with highs in the lower to mid 80s. But as you go towards the weekend, you can start to see that it gets a little colder as you get a chance of rain coming into their forecast. Back to you, Pam.
Thank you, Eric. All right, it's time for tonight's trivia question. All right, what is the warmest temperature on record for Des Moines for the month of October? Do you think it is A, 85, B, 87, C, 92, or D, 95? We'll have your answer coming up later in the show. Right now, we're going to head over to Zach Sharpe with your Iowa forecast.
The temperatures started to warm up today. However, we had those clouds move in. Will they stick around much longer? I'll have your full forecast coming up after the break. This morning, many of us woke up to those clouds. However, they've moved back in by this afternoon. Right now, outside the studio, we're sitting at 54 degrees with that wind out of the southwest at 7 miles an hour. That dew point sitting at a comfortable 43 degrees right now. Looking across the state, we see in Des Moines 62, Fort Dodge at 55, a little warmer in Mason City at 57, and Council Bluffs, where I saw more sun today, a high of 63. And as you saw, that was our high out in Council Bluffs as well as Des Moines. Our temperatures currently are where they at by this afternoon. Where our highs today, so a high of 56 in Ottumwa and a high of 57 out in Davenport. Our current winds were sort of gusty out there this morning. However, they have finally calmed down a bit before they finally start to pick up by tomorrow morning. We have a wind out of the southwest at 6 miles an hour here in Des Moines, and a wind out of the southwest west out of Fort Dodge at 6 miles an hour as well. Jumping ahead to our clouds and radar, we see those clouds started to build in by this afternoon. They worked in from the South Dakota area, and they will continue to bring a few isolated showers. However, not a lot of rain expected out of this, just less than 1/10 of an inch possible, but they will continue to slide through the southeast as the night continues on. So if we take a look at our futurecast, it's doing a pretty well job at showing that isolated shower risk down in southeast Iowa. Waking up tomorrow morning, we'll see a few clouds out there. However, I don't think we'll see as much as Adonis is painting in out there right now. However, they will start to work off by tomorrow evening. We're setting up for a full Sunday out there tomorrow, so you'll enjoy sitting on Central Campus for your lunchtime during this homecoming week. Forecast low of 41 tonight with those partly cloudy, isolated showers early on with the wind out of the west-southwest at 8 to 13 miles an hour. Warming up to a high of 65 tomorrow. However, it will be breezy, so if you're heading out, make sure to wear extra hairspray as the winds will be gusting up to 25 miles an hour out of the west-northwest. Taking a look at your extended forecast, we see our high of 65 on Wednesday. A few isolated showers by early Thursday morning. However, Thursday afternoon will be dry with a high of 58. A little cooler by Friday with a 56 with an overnight low of 38. So heading out to football Friday night, you may want to grab that jacket. The perfect setup for your cyclone from school. You have a high of 59 on Saturday. And the Sunday, we are starting to build those isolated showers once again.
Thank you, Zach. We will now take another look at that trivia question. All right, so what do you believe is the highest recorded temperature for the city of Des Moines in October? Did you think it was A, 85, B, 87, C, 92, or D, 95? What did you think, Eric?
Well, thinking about it, I thought it was like 85, maybe that 87, but those kind of seem a little bit cooler than what it could be in Des Moines area, and 95 was just a little bit warmer than this time of year, so I would have to bet with 92.
All right, and C was the correct answer, 92. All right.
I just can't imagine those type of warm temperatures this time of year. It's been fantastic at night when we have the overnight lows in the 40s. Sleeping with the windows open, kick the air off, and
I don't think I've had my AC on now for about a month and a half. Like, it's been really nice out there.
I know when you sleep with the windows
weather.
open at night this time of year, the overnight temperature inside gets around 65, 64, and it's quite comfortable to sleep at night.
It's perfect.
Some roommates like it a little warmer, but I like it cold myself. But like I was saying earlier, wrong school, but I had my right.
We'll forgive you.
Yeah, no, it's a Monday. It's the case of the Mondays, but that there's that chance early or late night Wednesday and the early Thursday morning, and again it's on Sunday. However, it doesn't look like a complete washout, just maybe some isolated showers, which is good because farmers want it dry this time of year. We're already looking so far since October 1st at 1.15 inches here in the city of Ames, which is quite above average. Average for this time of year is only about 39 1/100ths of an inch here in the city of Ames. So We are above average. I think we can dry out for a little time being. However, it does look like the sun will start to return by the end of this week.
Seems like so far this fall, we just haven't been able to get a break from that rain.
Oh, just imagine if it was colder and we had those freezing temps, all that wetness would turn into snow, and that would be a lot of snow. So I'm not looking forward to this winter.
Yep, nope. We'll let the snow stay away for a little while. Thank you guys for joining us tonight on Size Eyes on the Skies. We'll see you again on Wednesday.